I don't suppose there's a farm set up in the ship yet? I don't... Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, that would not be good.
Oh my gosh, it's like bumper cars.
I thought that had a bit more integrity than it did. I guess
It's
that's one
not a
way to
good
get rid of
sign.
a wall. I may have caused an entire corner chunk to just fall apart. I thought they would stick to the dirt. They didn't.
No.
Now I know.
I could have told you they don't stick to dirt.
What's up?
I said I could have told you they don't stick to dirt.
And if I had asked, you probably would have. I just didn't think to ask.
All good. How are you doing on multi-tool charges, Momo?
I'm alright. I have a couple left.
Let's see, I parked the beast to move my ship out the way, and now... There he is, he's over there.
Epic plasma cannon. I'll take it.
Nice. Alright, I'm gonna move down my dirt ramp here, so don't take pieces off my little beast. I'm gonna be in
Gotcha.
the what's that, southwest corner? Yeah. Oh, nice. My night vision still kicks on even using the multi-turret.
Nice. Nope, and I think Boom Boom has found some more spiders. Oh no, those are actually full-on bugs. I mean, they were.
Not anymore.
Actually, for some reason, I see all of your drill modules as active.
That's weird because they're off right now.
Yeah. Well, what's funny is I see them retracted, but I see the little drill effects.
Oh, I've had that glitch happen.
It scared me because I didn't realize it was the drill at first, and it looked like you just took a giant swath out of Boom Boom. Alright, where did I park? I think I'm way up top.
Alright, so Peaches, I only have 2 hover vessels in my bay right now. Boom Boom and my beast. So, are you good on your end with your stuff?
Yeah, I brought him back. Thanks for asking that.
No problem. I figured we'd double check what we got. Make sure we don't leave anything behind.
Correct.
Alright, who's riding with me? And let me know if you're in a passenger seat.
Hang on.
Are we all even?
Yeah.
I suppose that's my cue.
Well, we're leaving the planet. We're not leaving the game.
Yes.
I figure we can go back to the main base on Bremenhan, unload all our crap, because there's 4 deconstructors in that base. So it would make the most sense
I'm
to
ready.
unload there. Alright, I see Bloops is strapped in.
Sad face. I must not have my motorbike.
Are you outside?
Yeah.
Oh. What were you doing out there?
Well,
Were you trying to get levels?
not quite. Let's just say it was probably counterproductive to a lot of things.
Oh.
The bridge. Yay!
Welcome to the bridge, Momo. Please be seated.
Also,
Alright, all passengers on this vessel, please be aware that in the event of an emergency, the oxygen bags will drop from the ceiling. JK, not this kind of flight. You're fucked. Here we go! I love how the doors are open. I forgot to close them.
Whoops. Well,
Say what?
that'll probably not impact us on the bridge.
This thing has a multi-turret on it.
Yes, it does. Can you turn my thrusters off since you're in my P menu?
Sure.
I mean, not my thrusters, my auto brake.
Sure. You're good. You know, I didn't even think about it. Like, I could turn your thrusters off. That would be a bit silly, though.
Then you can feel like discover what it's like to starve in space. Oh man. I have work in the morning. I just realized
Oh,
what
that's
time
weird.
it actually was.
Didn't turn my auto brake off for some reason.
What? Oh.
Alright, now we get to play the game of find the plus symbol. Or find the lakes that we need, not the plus symbol. Wrong planet.
Oh, to the left, I think.
Wait, go left?
Yeah, I think. Trying to
Head towards
swing
me, I'm
this
basically at it.
around. Where are you?
Peaches is to the right of me. I think. Oh gosh, we're re-entering.
We have two sets of lakes that look kind of like the descriptor, and I'm slightly confused.
Well, we're gonna find out how far off we are because we're re-entering.
Okay.
.5 miles out.
For some perspective, it's almost a third of the way. More like a quarter. That's not too bad.
There's always one way to figure out where you're at.
I'm hovering above it right now.
Too bad we can't mark it somehow. Don't see Peaches.
Peaches
Well,
is
that's
up
how the
here to
planet
the
is.
left. I see him. Well, I don't see him yet. I see him on the map. And there's the lakes that are our base lakes. Alright, Peaches, you coming down?
Oh, I'm rolling in.
Exim, you want me to turn off or turn on auto brake once we re-enter?
Sure. Although for some reason I don't know why I didn't toggle it when you did it a moment ago. Maybe it's a captain's thing.
Alright, should be back on.
Yeah, it's working. Alright, Peaches, you parking the right way?
Where you get room 2, I suppose.
So maybe drive to your house.
Oh, we'll get a beer if you do.
We go get a beer together, that's what would happen.
Exactly what would happen.
Wait for my stuff to render in.
Close enough.
Alright, you may exit the vehicle.
Oh yeah. Wait, that's not where the elevator is.
Alright, all
Yes,
loot.
it is.
All loot that needs to be broken
Lost.
down, please put into the base deconstructor box. I'm going to go turn that on. If there's any ores in any of the holds, I'm about to fire up the furnace again. And then, yeah. We don't need excess stuff like extra multi-tools and drills and whatever else you might have found.
So there's not really a way to take anything out of the factory, is there?
No, it used to be you could, and people would use it as a cheap way to, like, get crap out of there. What?
I have a complaint about your parking job.
What about my parking job?
You're blocking my helipad slightly.
I'm blocking your
I
what?
can fit, but if I'm not careful when I take off again, I'm gonna hit your ship. I painted this helipad here yesterday. Because this is where I always park anyway, so I figured
I didn't know
might as
you
well
made a
make it
helipad on my
spot.
base, JK.
I also made little warning lines around the turrets for aesthetics.
Oh, okay. So let me see here. Dude, you have plenty of room. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's not that I don't have room, it's that if I'm not paying attention and I take off, I'm just gonna be like, oh, never mind. Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah,
You have plenty of room.
it's first world problem, okay.
A plus parking job, Exum. GG, you didn't go over my helipad spot. You're the man.
You know what? Perspective in this game from third person is really hard, okay?
Yeah, this is true. I'll give you that. Alright, let me go flip the deconstructors on. Furnace is going on. Momo, you want to get the greenhouse going for your XP?
She already left.
She left already?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Damn. I missed that.
She said it in the game chat.
Oh, I wasn't reading any of that. I was gonna have her hit up the greenhouse so she can get some XP, since she really needs it.
Alright, I'm going to bed too because I am tired.
See ya.
Toodles.
Ice.
Alright, so we got a lot of loot over into the containers so they can be organized. And a lot of things that are extra that we don't need that can get deconstructed. So we have the things.
You know, I think
danger
the
box.
furnace might be on.
Yep.
Just a hunch.
That's the trash. Let's see. Anything else in my person that...
The obnoxious light is certainly doing its job.
Yep.
So I'm just on the roof painting lines on the turrets, and I just see them flashing red.
Well, if you look in the ore box, I brought back an entire cargo container full and then some of ore from
Nice.
Gandalah, so it's going to be running for a little while. The furnace, anyway. We're going to have to move some of this ore around. Am I still overflow? That will work. That's spoiled food on me? What was that from? Oh, I was just in the greenhouse and it probably spoiled from not being plugged for so long. No one likes shotguns. Keep the sniper. I do need to change my medium armor out for a different medium armor because my repairs have been exhausted. I need to get my boosts out. Boost, 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 and trash my armor. And we'll get some different medium armor. Put my boost back in. There we go, so we should be all set for the next time we go on a crazy freaking adventure. Alright, and we actually have a box for extra suits. More extra suits. And boosts. Right in here somewhere. Oh, and your dump chest. You should sort that.
Oh yeah, thank you for reminding me.
Huh, that's weird. Was it somewhere else that I made a box for boosts? Oh, it might have been on my ship, actually. Suit boosts. There we go. Alright, back to main base. Alright, got danger box. Those drills. I guess I'll keep the weapons around. Maybe upgraded. Let's see, the sniper rifle. Let's see, shotguns. We already have a bunch of tier 2 shotguns. Well, okay. Sniper rifle, assault rifle, pulse, shotgun, laser, projectile. Everyone loves sniper rifles, which can't blame them. So that actually needs to be kept. So I can work on the upgrade kit. Their box. Speaking of upgrade kits, I think that's this box. So I can go there. And those are my drill charges. I've got to get my inventory back to how it should be after the raid. It just messes everything up. Alright, so let's get all my med stuff here. And ore scanners and detectors and band-aids there. All my ammo. Explosives. Alright, that's garbage. That's ammo. Ammo. I'm gonna have to make more ammo. Get that sorted. Keep my night vision. Keep explosives. Drop that. Get rid of that. And keep my emergency rations. Alright, what are these? SV, HV. SV. Hey, the mute! How's it going? Welcome to my stream. And we have some base blocks. Actually, hardened steel blocks. We'll save that for capital vessels. Alright, why don't we have 15mm in the capital vessel box? That's hover vessel ammo. That should really be in here. Okay, back to the boost box radiation. Alright. And main base input. Put the man, I guess it's a good problem to have when your input box is pretty full. So let's find out what shouldn't belong in here. Like alien parts, that's a refrigerator, food processor thing. So we can get those out of here. And we can try moving the water out into the other box. Okay, all this up here is good. Definitely work on that Prometheum ore in the other box. And gold ingot is just for gold coins. So let's just make some coins. We'll have the mouse on the right setting. There we go. So we'll make all the coins we can. We'll make all the pellets we can. What's in this box? Yeah, so
I cannot find
put that in there.
the boost chest.
My ship has a specific boost chest. This one
Okay, cool.
does not in the base. Alright, so we got a lot of Prometheum ore in here, so we're gonna smelt all this into fusion cells for the most part. And got a couple of things that are end products. Do we still have any steel plates in here? Doesn't look like it. Alright, so let's get those in the food processor. Food greenhouse. And all this water will get turned into fusion cells. So we'll just hide that down here at the bottom. That's input product. Yeah, so here's some fusion cells there. All this concrete is going to go to our space station build. I had wanted to do a little bit of that tonight, but our raid took a little bit longer than I had expected it to. So tomorrow most likely will end up being more space station materials. And right now those are being kept on the Avenger in box... Which box was it? No. Oh, here we are, box 4, the one that's not labeled but is at the top. So look at all this armored concrete. We're going to be going back to the space station for. We put 20,000 blocks into it last time we were there to start it off. So
Alright.
we're at 16, 24, 25, 26 and a half stacks of armored concrete for building.
Dump chest is clear. You want me to remove it or leave it there in case someone else needs it?
You can leave it there, I suppose.
Alright.
And then we're going to move some of this ore into the other input box. We generally have a lot of sathium, and the amount of ore right now that's being kicked out by the furnace is going to mean that we're going to have even more sathium. This is the ore I picked up today from the auto miners on the other planet. There's still a lot of auto miners on this planet that I haven't stopped at, so all this stuff is going to be full. So we got silicon, sathium, there's cobalt in here, and there was even iron. Yeah, here we go, a bunch of iron. So right now the furnace is running, which is why the base is strobing red to let everyone know the furnace is on, since it's such a huge power drain. And right now we can afford to just go nuts. Got lots of solar energy built up in our capacitor, 38%. We got lots of tanks or batteries down in the basement up here. Kind of streamlined the base here for those that might not have seen the build process involved here, but a lot of the guts are in the basement levels. Okay, so let's keep on rolling here. I'm not sure what we've got going with this stuff, but I'm going to go ahead and filter it into the base section, and that goes in HVSV. I'm like the storage guy, so we'll just drop that in there, and these are all stuff for bases or CVs. More likely it's base stuff. Alright. Making good progress. There's our coins, so it goes in the ATM. We'll just drop. We'll keep ourselves there. Alright. So now we get to turn on all the constructors. And we're gonna go nuts. So that one's already set up for. Wait, what is this one making again? More gold coins and pellets. So we'll get some fusion cells going here. And you know what, we'll probably just queue 999 up in each one of these. There we go. And we still have more armored concrete to make, so this one was already cranking out a lot, and just for giggles, I guess I'll keep that one running fusion cells. Came back with a lot of metal plates, and I need to make, let's see, here's the beast. I need to get all his stone out of his box here. And we'll just drop this all here, metal plates. So we're going to make a lot of armored concrete to help support the space station. And we have more metal plates. We'll just fill this up. These ones. Alright, go to input box here. Alright, that's input, carbon substrate, mechanical components, nanotubes, optic fiber, and electronics. Cool. And can't have enough boxes for steel plates, let me tell you. Especially when you go on a huge salvaging spree. You just end up with so much of this stuff. Xeno steel blocks, we'll just put that in the danger box, get that deconstructing, and someone's got a survival tool there, but you can't deconstruct that. And this won't deconstruct either. We'll try deconstructing that in this and see what it does. And that's CV box. What's this? It's SVHV. Let's just switch back to my inventory and move over. Okay, so that's gonna get trashed. Alright, so we're making a lot of fusion cells. We need to queue up armored concrete now. And we'll just do a ton of this stuff. And I'm off streaming tomorrow, but Thursday we will make it happen for going back to the space station and doing more work on that. If you're kind of curious about the space station, when I end my stream this evening, you can check out the VOD for Twitch and take a look at the space station building. It would be the one for, let me just check the date, probably the 5th or the 6th. Maybe the 5th. Handy dandy tip, most people don't know, I learned 2 hours into the game that you can hold down control, and you can click these to get 100 at a time instead of shift, which gives you just 10 at a time. Makes a world of difference. Alright, so we have all these rocks are probably just going to go. All the steel plates here are going to end up going away. We'll have a lot more fusion cells, and we're going to lose out on a lot of this water here from the fusion cell production. Actually, might want to move some more water in. I don't know why I sit here and organize this stuff when I know it's going to end up going away. I don't get carbon substrate in there, though. Alright, what extra ore stuff can I move out? So, what we got here? Sathium. Let's move some sathium out, because there's going to be a lot more coming in from the furnace. Alright, so there's sathium, more sathium. So we're already at, what, 4 stacks in here? Maybe 5? 5 stacks? We'll take some more out. And we'll just kind of put that into an overflow. I like having all my ingots down here at the bottom, since we'll pull a lot of the more lesser subcomponents off the top, whereas your stacks of ingots are going to pretty much stay at the bottom and really drain away very quickly. Okay, how many auto miner cores do we have in here at the moment? Because I actually want to make a few more of those. 231 right now, and that's not even with the loot that we just came back from with the PoI raids that we just did earlier today. And we have 310 pentaxins too for warp crystals. 310 of those, so we'll just do up some pentaxins here. So there's 300 warp crystals to help everyone get around. Momo is actually working on building her small vessel, but she put her stuff in the factory, and her small vessel takes level 20, and she's only level 7 because she hasn't been on very much, and she tends to avoid combat. But we did get her in a PoI today, amazingly enough. I'm still kind of surprised about that. All right, overflow box up here for ingots and all that good stuff. We're just gonna have to put all these safety ingots in here. And I think I'm going to take out some of these steel plates and move them to the steel plate box. Yep. And I'm going to get more gold coins out of here, so I'll merge those for now. Alright, let's take a look. Still need to roll to the greenhouse. We have food being made. Everyone went through a good bit of food today. Oh, we don't have enough meat or cheese. Well, only one thing to do in that instance is to go through the greenhouse and make sure. Let's see, what are we getting? Oh, we're actually getting produce. I was kind of concerned because my inventory has spoiled food from when I did a little bit in here a moment ago. And I have a feeling, I have this theory, that if you don't harvest your crops very often and they sit here, that just like in real life, they will spoil on the vine. Because there's been 1 or 2 times I've come in here to get from the greenhouse, and I end up with an inventory full of spoiled food, and I'm like, no, there's no way that this stuff just instantly spoiled coming into my inventory. But it makes sense. So it's actually a little bit more realism that you get from most games. Alright, there we go. So we'll just load all this yummy food, plant stuff in there. And now we can make our meat burgers. Love meat burgers. One of my favorite foods in this game. Might not be the most efficient to make, but I mean, it's meat burgers. Come on. Who doesn't want meat burgers? Alright, so yes, we're burning through this promethium. We've got a handful of crushed stone. I want to say I did empty out the beast, which is our driller, one of our drillers. Oh, he actually has 8 burgers on him at the moment. Okay, so his cargo is right where he should be. He doesn't have anything that we need to take a look at further. Anything on this one? Boom Boom always has backup weapons. He's the assault vehicle. Oh yeah, look at all that salvage that he got. Okay, so we're gonna have to move all that. Let's see, go back to that steel plates box. Probably gonna max this out, but that's okay. Yep. And I'm gonna deconstruct some of this. Try and do some stairs. I don't know if that actually will deconstruct. I don't really need a whole lot of windows. Yeah, so there really isn't much else that we can throw in the deconstructor. Alright, let's see. I guess for now, just throw some of these in here. And I might just want to pop over to the Avenger, and I have 5 boxes for still place. So instead of filling up the base with all this when there's already a ton here, we'll just put some overflow on the capital vessel and transport it to the space station when we're working on that. Alright, anything else in here? That's CV and base for hardened steel. We'll switch back to the base. And capital vessel storage sounds like a plan. And then we've got our input box here in the base. We can put the rest of these components into for computers, electronics, glass plate, substrate, iron, and then we're left with these 2 items. We don't really do anything with the Xeno substrate. We don't really use those blocks that they turn into, the Xeno steel blocks. So they've just been kind of piling up in the base. Where do I want to put these? Yeah, as you can see, this is where it piles up at, the input overflow. I'm probably going to have to put a cargo box down just for those things. Yeah, I think we'll just stick to Wickham for now, along with the little plates that are in there. Alright, walkways and railings. That is for SVHV. More likely to see on an SV, I would imagine. Alright. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and end my stream and continue my base maintenance stuff here off stream. And then I think the stream will come back on. Let's see, today is Tuesday, so I should be back on Thursday. So, hope to see you guys back for more action. Thursday is going to be Space Station Day. So we're going to make that happen. We have a ton of concrete blocks, and I'm really wanting to see how they're going to pan out with the space station build and see how much more we have left to do after we've used all those. I did put together some preliminary plans and shared them with Peaches and Momo. And we were initially planning like a 3D plus for the scope of the space station, like the shape. But now, after looking at that idea and thinking about how to be a little bit more efficient with the material, since we're burning through so much armored concrete, instead of having a 3D plus, we're going to just make it one level. So if you can imagine just a flat plus sign, the center would be the crafting area, your base stuff like generators, solar panel capacitors, crafting areas. I think I already said that. Decorative areas for the pilots and like a lounge area. Momo's going to do the interior for some of that. So I'm really excited to see what she's going to end up doing. And then coming off the center of the plus in your northeast southwest directions, we're going to put capital vessel hangar bays in place. And then in the little nooks and crannies adjacent to the hangar vessels, so let's say like the north and the west one, it makes like this shape. In that 90-degree square box that you can put in there, we're going to place hover vessel storage or hover vessel hangars, since you really can't have them out in space. So figured if it was adjacent to the capital vessel hangars, we can move them in and out as needed. So we'll figure out some of the dimensional stuff here soon, because the dimensions on my spawned in Cerberus PSV that came from the workshop is 37 by 18 by 59, and it will definitely be tall enough, the hangar, to fit. And we're probably looking at maybe doing like 100 deep, and then width already we have it, that center square in the plus is 51 by 51. And the height right now is, we have 4 layers at 6 blocks high, so that's 24, and then the ceilings and the floors lend another 4 or 5 to it. So we're looking at 28 or 29 for the height. So we're going to put in 2 more layers. That's going to bump us up to in the high 30s. So we'll definitely be more than tall enough for some of the designs somebody might come up with. Right now, Peaches and I are the only ones with capital vessels. I know that Loops is going to be building his at some point in the future. He just built his small vessel. Uh-oh, we got disconnected. Another reason in the industry. But yeah, that's the plans. So I won't be on as part of my normal schedule. Wednesdays are off, but we'll be back on Thursday, and we're going to be doing the building of the space station. So see what a bunch of people can do with concrete when they have thousands of it. So without further ado, hope everyone has a very good evening or day wherever you might be located in the world. For me, it's 12 o'clock in the morning, so it's definitely my bedtime. But if you're overseas in Europe or something like that, your day is just beginning. So hope you have a very good Wednesday. And for those that might be going to bed here soon, hope you have sweet dreams and wake up feeling very refreshed. So good night. See you guys on Thursday. Cheers.